Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning. I don't even remember the last time I filmed myself. Yesterday just got crazy. We've got way too many things to do, not enough time to do it. But we got started kind of wheat last night. You probably saw a little bit of that. And but this morning we're going back to planting. We still have about 200-ish acres of milo to go. And we still have some beans to go with the drill. So we're gonna run the planter, the drill. The sprayer has to cover a bunch of acres still. So running water into the sprayer tender trailer. I think Nathan's eventually gonna get to that. I've also got the air pumping up in the fertilizer truck. We're gonna take it over to the milo field. Nathan's gonna meet me there with the planter. Somebody's gonna come pick us up and we'll go from there. Meet the Peterson family. Our dad, the three Peterson brothers, and our families farm together in central Kansas. Our family farm started in 1882 and has been raising cattle and crops ever since. Please subscribe to this channel and give us a like and a comment if you enjoy the video. Alright. Tried to multitask while I got the water going in the water truck. I had the air pumping up in here so that I could go ahead and take off. Of course, I probably lost some of that time by filming for you guys, but you have to remember, I enjoy filming for you guys. I know you guys enjoy watching, but at the same time, it is a struggle this time of year, these couple weeks here, to film and work and think and remember everything you're supposed to remember. So I apologize if there's holes in these vlogs where we don't explain what we're doing, or it's not as good of a story. Just appreciate what we do get filmed, I guess. The neighbors have their alfalfa down and raked. A lot of farmers are doing hay work right now. That 12 inches of rain really set us back in terms of pushing all the work together. I do not remember any other year where we pretty much postponed the start of wheat harvest. I think the wheat's been ready for 2 or 3 days, but there's so much we've got to get caught up on first, and that seems to be the case for a lot of neighboring farmers too. You just don't see very many combines going yet. Everybody's still planting, spraying, haying, just so much. And you need your full crew for wheat harvest. So unless you're employing a bunch of people, which we're not, you just can't get to it all. So you just kind of have to prioritize and go from there. Looks like the neighbors got that field cut last night. There's a big old wheat field. We're on the dirt road now. This was very muddy here about 3 weeks ago, but now see lots of dust flying behind me. We've dried out a lot in the last couple weeks. All right, made it over here. It was actually Kendall who joined me, not Nathan. What happened to Nathan?
Cat.
Oh, I was gonna try to have it hit the camera. So we got the seed loaded. Evan helped us carry it up the steps. Probably doesn't take 3 people to load seed, but we're all over here, so we all pitched in.
You have to get all the equipment over here.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. There goes the Google Street View car.
One side of the road's gonna have harvested wheat, the other side's gonna have...
Maybe our planter will make Google Street View.
Maybe.
All right, we're back at the farm. Dad is fixing a tire on this hopper bottom semi. We thought we'd gone over all the tires before harvest. This one takes one load in and tire blows. What can you do? All right, Dad is rolling out with the combine. Mama's taking the loaded semi to the grain elevator after we fix the tire. I'm gonna go drill soybeans. Nathan's getting the other combine ready. Kendall is finishing baling up this with this hay we got over here. So we're moving. All right, out here with the air seeder, and Brookanna showed up for lunch. What do you got for us today?
It's the classic Doritos chicken.
Yeah, this was in last year's harvest video. Yep. Doritos chicken casserole?
Yep.
Yeah, people were asking us for this recipe and everything. Maybe we should post the recipe.
I kind of forgot to last year.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get the recipe posted for you guys. I know a lot of you were interested in the Doritos casserole. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
All right, well, this is fun. I'm in the new combine. Greg's in the 9610 and Dad's in the grain cart. This is some pretty good wheat, especially considering the year. We are windrowing the straw, and Evan will bail it up behind us. And this is the east end of our big pivot field. So this is our biggest field of wheat, and there's seed wheat over there that we're not going to cut yet. So, okay, this is Kendall. I'm here at the elevator. It's busy, but it's not like full speed busy. And I've been switching Mom off, but you know it's an important road closure when they put it on the elevator load off scale.
All right, it's the middle of the afternoon and I'm back in the wheat field. And we got both combines rolling. We're on one of our biggest fields here. Goes way across both directions. We've got some seed wheat over here to the left, so we're gonna save that for later. So we're not gonna cut the whole field, we're leaving that over there. If you have been following us, you know that we had the 8 months of dry weather, and that really damaged the yield potential of this wheat. So, you know, we weren't gonna make over, 50, 60 bushels to the acre. That kind of became the top end. But we did get 12 inches of rain in June as it was finishing, and the heads on this wheat look pretty good. I don't know what the field's gonna yield, but it basically reached the potential that it could have. It just, that potential was lowered because of the dry winter and spring. So definitely better than other places I've seen. Down in Texas, Oklahoma, western Kansas, their rains did not come soon enough to even get very good heads on the wheat. So we're thankful for what we got, especially with the wheat price where it is. So we're gonna enjoy this harvest even though the wheat's only about a 1.5 feet tall. I don't know how tall it is, but it's short. My wife just texted me that it's my half birthday. So it always falls during harvest, and I'm always so busy that I don't think about it. And most people, I'm sure most of you maybe don't celebrate half birthdays, but it's a thing in our family. We have always at least, told the person happy half birthday. Oh, that is a pretty sight right there. That just gives me all the feels. Wheat harvest is one of the best times of year, and we've got a new combine, new to us combine. Kendall's running it right now. Looking awesome.
Hey, can you hear me?
Mom is back with the semi on the horizon there. Another reason this wheat looks pretty good is this is on irrigated ground. We didn't have any water to irrigate the wheat. Our reservoir was dry over the winter, but this is irrigated ground, so the fertility is pretty good, and it's one of our better fields for sure. So you can see we are baling straw. We're leaving rows behind the combine again this year. The last couple years we haven't done very much of that because I think it was 3 years ago we had like 1,000 straw bales or something ridiculous. It was a very heavy straw year, and so we had too many straw bales for a few years there. Well, this past year we ran out, and so it's always hard to know how many straw bales you're going to have, and so that's why we're back to baling the straw. We've got Evan, the high school neighbor, over running the M7 and the baler in the field we cut last night, and then he'll make his way over here eventually. Yeah, we use the straw. We bale straw for several reasons. We use the straw as some filler for our mixed ration that we feed to the cattle. We also use the straw for some bedding. We don't do a whole lot of bedding here. It's usually not wet enough to need bedding. And then we also double crop all this wheat, and so we like to get some of the residue off of the field, which normally you'll hear us say we like residue, we want all the residue we can get, but when it comes to double cropping, there's plenty of residue on the surface, and you know, the straw, the extra straw just makes it harder for the drill or the planter to poke through. So by baling the straw off of here, it makes a real nice, clean seed bed, I guess. All right, we've got the neighbor Evan Watkins running the M7 and the baler today, baling straw. Shout out to Evan. He's been helping us out this summer a little bit. Well, this wheat is short, but it's yielding okay. Certainly not going to be our best wheat year ever, but it's definitely better than we thought it was going to be. Almost done with this field. Just a couple more swaths. This combine definitely feels a little wider on the road than our other ones. All right, on to the next field. We've got some corn next to this field that's already firing. I don't know if you can see it, but I mean, it's hot. Very hot today. All that 12 inches of rain, we're starting to run out of moisture in the soil again. It's crazy. But a lot of times corn just curls up a little bit to, you know, it protects itself from the heat. And this evening and tomorrow morning, it'll look a lot better than it does right now. But it's just weird to see corn looking like that after having 12 inches of rain just a couple weeks ago. But we were very dry going into that. And we're already dry again. All right, we got a full truck. I'm gonna tarp it and go meet Mom halfway to the elevator. Mom doesn't mind driving the trucks, but she doesn't like pulling them into the fields and you know, trying to figure out where they're supposed to go. And she likes being able to do the same thing over and over again, which is drive the elevator and back. So that's one reason why we switch off. The other reason is by me leaving the field with this truck, that speeds up the time that the next truck gets back, or that, I guess it speeds up the time that this truck gets to the elevator. Scanna's here again with supper this time. Tater tot casserole. TTC. Ain't that right, Brighton? Yeah. Hey, look on the screen, it's you. Brighton's a little worn out. You a little tired?
Brighton's first wheat harvest. What do you think?
First combine ride. Or no, she's had a combine ride. Yeah, you're right.
First wheat harvest though.
First time in this combine.
Yeah.
Do you want to drive, Brighton? Sun's starting to set in the sky. What do you think of that sunset? You like the sunset? Making for a real pretty hazy night. You like that? We're still plugging away at it. Mom getting in on the action, running the grain car.
Just got back to the yard. Came home from the elevator with the last load of the night. One thing about wheat harvest is we always have a load of cattle chores to do. Pretty much in the dark a lot of times. So Nathan and Dad are still combining. They still have 2 trucks to fill. Nathan is finishing. Did I say Nathan and Dad? Greg and Dad are still combining. Nathan is finishing up drilling Bruce's, our neighbor's, beans. Our uncle's beans.
Another field polished off. Look at that nice sunset. Thanks for watching, everyone. Check out our music videos linked in the description. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, and explore our website, www.petersonfarmbrothers.com. See you guys next time.